chews up the scenery anytime he gets an opportunity to. He loves arguing with the fans. He loves jawing with everybody. Trained by Dr. Tom Pritchard. So as much as we may see Dillon McQueen as a character, he's also been trained by one of the best trainers in professional wrestling history.
Hit the button.
I get paid to wrestle, not work electronics. I pay people for that.
And this is probably one of Dillon McQueen's favorite things.
Tonight, Alice, whoever you are, you're gonna wish that you were successful enough to get a booking at the collective like your partner who's not here. Yeah, I'm not afraid of you.
Like I said, that's probably one of his favorite things is jawing with the fans and degrading his opponents. Again, Alice Crowley looks like a fighter, so Dillon McQueen doesn't need to take her for granted. But again, like I mentioned before, Dillon McQueen trained by Dr. Tom Pritchard, trained by Kane, and has worked with multiple superstars across Tennessee and other states. So Dillon McQueen is no joke. What he does is he plays his opponents. He plays this mental game, this back and forth of jousting verbally. It throws the opponents off. But we're going to see how Alice Crowley stacks up against Dillon McQueen. Dillon McQueen shoves her off right at the start. Another tie by the two opponents, and Dillon McQueen once again shoving Alice Crowley off and doing what is it? He's doing squats while flexing. Once again, he's shoving Alice Crowley off, showing that he does have the strength advantage and he has the height advantage, but a huge arm drag by Alice Crowley's second one sends Dillon McQueen to the floor. A huge chop, grabs the hand. Alice Crowley's running up the ropes, whipping around into another arm drag, sends Dillon McQueen to the corner. Alice Crowley is on the advantage here. A huge forearm, coming back in, going for a second forearm. Irish whip over, and now goes for a pin. 1, 2, only a 2 count. And Dillon McQueen is reeling because he has taken this opponent. Dillon McQueen going for the cheap road and raking the eyes of Alice Crowley. Alice Crowley goes behind though, and a huge, fold up back suplex sends Dillon McQueen to the floor.
Dillon's a chicken shit!
Alice Crowley didn't travel all this way to be shown up by Dillon McQueen. She came here prepared to make a memorable matchup at the first ever Flawless event. And so far, she has Dillon McQueen on the run. But Kenzie getting involved. Kenzie getting involved, distracting Alice Crowley as Dillon McQueen ran in the ring with that basement drop kick, but Alice Crowley is fighting back. Scissors kick from hanging off the apron. Unorthodox maneuver by Dillon McQueen, going for the cover. 1, 2, only a 2 count. Alice Crowley she took her eye off the ball for just a second, and Dillon McQueen took advantage of it. And that was, that's partly due to Kenzie Paige being on the floor, managing Dillon McQueen. I call him the gruesome twosome. It is Petty and Pink. Petty and Pink is going to be a force to be reckoned with whenever it comes to Alice Crowley, because she's not just dealing with Dillon McQueen, she's also dealing with Kenzie, and she blocked that chop and went under, came running back in, and she face first into that top turnbuckle, and Dillon McQueen is laying the boots to Alice Crowley in the corner and trying to keep some sense of control in this matchup. Dillon McQueen is distracting the ref in typical Dillon fashion, and Kenzie's taking advantage of it, choking Alice Crowley on that bottom rope. Again, that's that Petty and Pink philosophy, is win at any stakes. Just, you know, any way you can do it, do it. Alice Crowley is not giving up, continuously fighting back, throwing some heavy blows, going for a head scissor, sends Dillon McQueen to the second rope. What is Alice Crowley going for here? She hits the rope, coming back in, and Dillon McQueen moves. Springboard, drops knees. Dillon McQueen almost didn't make that there, but it almost made it more of a painful maneuver. Dillon McQueen came down with all of his weight on Alice Crowley's back.
Hey, get off her hair.
Not good for Alice Crowley at this point. Alice Crowley's throwing some heavy shots, some heavy elbows. Like I said, I have the feeling, she went to shoot Dillon McQueen in. Dillon McQueen springboard off the bottom rope into a huge big boot, but that only got him the 2 count, and Dillon McQueen is starting to get upset. He's arguing with the ref. You got to keep your bearings about you, sir, because it looks like Alice Crowley is a fighter. She doesn't want to give up, and that's not the kind of person that you want to take for granted or you want to turn your back on. Alice Crowley moved, and Dillon McQueen has landed crotch first in that bottom turnbuckle, and yeah, he's feeling it. Alice Crowley comes running in, going, and Dillon McQueen shoots her over on the second. Alice Crowley dunks that shot. Alice Crowley lays a huge forearm to the back of the neck, comes running in, and a huge shotgun drop kick sends Dillon McQueen to the corner, and Alice Crowley, huge running uppercut, maybe going for a second one, and a second huge running uppercut, and now coming out, huge clothesline, and she's going to go for a cover here. 1, 2, only a 2 count. You saw Kenzie over there in the corner trying to get involved. Alice Crowley needs to keep, she's got to keep her eyes on Dillon, and she's got to keep her eyes on Kenzie. And Dillon with a unorthodox maneuver there to break the tension and a huge jumping knee. These two opponents are being very rough with each other, but that's the mindset of Dillon McQueen. He doesn't care about hurting his opponents. Really, I mean, no opponent should care about hurting their opponent, but Dillon McQueen just throws caution to the wind. And Alice Crowley is now perched up on the top rope. It looks like Dillon McQueen may be looking for a suplex, and Alice Crowley is fighting back.
Come on, Dillon!
Shoves Dillon McQueen off. What is she going for here? Ooh, huge shades of Tessa Blanchard with that. It's that jumping code breaker-like maneuver, and Kenzie has jumped up on the second rope, getting involved in this matchup for the second time. Dunking the line, Alice Crowley going for a kick. Dillon McQueen, what is he doing? He's placed the leg. He placed, this match has been DQ'd. Well, you can't blame the ref. The ref didn't see